Yes, people, welcome back to the Only YAHYAH. And today we're talking about VAR has started. Yeah, they already started messing up the whole league already. It's just been week 1, and already we've had so many controversial calls. From Saliba with Cunha, Saliba with Bayındır to Tarkowski. It's just all happening. You know, and I just don't understand why they still can't get this right. Now, VAR was brought into the game as a video assistant referee to help in making decisions but not deciding the games in terms of refereeing the games for the referee. But if they see something that they deem is a foul, or they see a matter, or it needs to be shown again to the referee, that is where they come in. Now, I don't understand how hard is that to understand. Like, you can say that in 50 different languages to 50 different people, and they're supposed to understand simple. If the referee sees something and you think is a foul, you let me know, let me come see it. Fine. If something happened and I think you should have another look for me, I tell you, and then if you think it's something, you let me know. How hard that is, dog? How hard that is. No, it seems like it's fucking physics, science, biology, chemistry, and anatomy, and all that shit put in one for these people in the computer room. Because I really don't understand how hard it can be for them to look at these things I'm about to show you, and they be like, bro, come on, like, this cannot be a foul, this can be a foul, this is not the foul, you should not have a look at this, we can tell you this, he didn't do this. Oh, bro, it's simple. You know, it's not, nothing hard to do. But anyways, we are here, of course, already having to bring you something about what's happening with VAR. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all watch this game, but Everton versus Leeds United. Everton lost 1-0 from this penalty. Now, imagine losing 1-0 from this penalty, from this. Somebody kicks a ball from around 8 yards with maybe 4 people in front of you. You're sliding across with your hand behind your back, because y'all can actually see him moving his hand away from the ball, right? He's sliding across, and then they kick the ball. So you can't see anything, and your hand behind your back, and the ball hits your hand. And the referee blows a foul. Now, I understand if he's saying, hey, you know, boy, you put your hand out there, or you stretch towards the ball. He didn't even do that, because guess what? Tarkowski didn't get a red card. You remember when Suarez put his hand in the ball in the box to get a red card? How many players have we seen put their hand in the ball in the box as defenders when the ball is going on target and they stay on the pitch? This man, okay, so not only the decision poor from the referee, even the administration of what happened in terms of punishment, poor. Hey, you know what? The next time we have an issue like this with VAR, which I reckon will be next weekend, we gotta get a referee onto the show so we can have a conversation about how poor they are at their job. Okay, I have a few referees, friends, man. Don't worry, I'll pull them on the show, and we can get some good quality professional referees refereeing top tournaments with Inter Miami and in the CONCACAF region. We'll get them on. Shout out to my boys. I won't give you all the name, because I don't want y'all going and search up my boy. But when I bring him on, y'all can follow him and do it all on his social media. But yeah, this poor decision by the referee. And listen to what, right, they had to say to Tarkowski on the field when he asked them about this decision. Listen to this.
As you just said to me earlier, that it comes up on the screen saying that I'll lean into the ball. I always thought the rule was I'm in an unnatural position, which it definitely wasn't. It was by my side. So unless they've got a new rule about leaning to block a ball, I don't know. But if that's the reason they give it, I can't understand it. I asked the referee on the pitch if my arm's by my side, is it a penalty? He said no. He didn't give it, the linesman gives it from 40 yards away. How he can see whether my arm's a half an inch away or not from where he stood, I don't know. So, bizarre decision, and I don't understand why it's been given.
Did you have to...
Yo, I don't even know how to like respond to this, man. You know, I actually heard this before now, but I was like, nah, there is no way I actually hearing this. And now listening to this again with y'all. Y'all really hear what the man just saying in this video about what the referee say? The linesman that's 50 yards away make that call. And the man who behind the video don't tell the referee anything. So y'all tell me if that is not biasness, bad-mindedness. Yo, you can say so many things about the referee. Like, this is why people attack referees sometimes. And I've said this a million times. And I have so many friends that are referees. And I love them to death. But at the end of the day, you can't be making these poor decisions and expect people to also respect you when you did shit at your job. You know, this is like going to, you know, this is like a doctor, right? Every time he go on he is a surgeon, okay? So every time this surgeon supposed to do surgery, the patient end up dead. You know what I mean? And then now you're saying, fine, it's okay. He's a high-level surgeon. He's supposed to continue at his job. No! He's supposed to lose his medical license. How much time how many people have to dead before this man actually lose his license? And I feel the same with VAR. How many games they have to damage for us to just say bye-bye with this bullshit? Or just keep it on like just basic stuff. You know what I mean? And it should be basic stuff because the instructions is basic. You know? Now, talking about instructions, I'm telling you, the referees and VAR, they don't know how to follow instructions. Because you also hear what happened, right, in the Manchester United and Sesko game. So, not hear me, Sesko. The Manchester United and Arsenal game. Now, for a lot, y'all, everybody probably watched the game or didn't know. So who's ever watching this, who just saw the highlights, right? Hey, I'm going to show y'all a few images from this game. Now, firstly, right, there was a meeting. Bruno Fernandes said they went to a meeting. The meeting stated that they will protect goalkeepers a lot more. So if they see that the goalkeepers are not able to do their job, which means they are not free to go out and catch the ball, punch the ball, the referee is in his right to blow the whistle. Now, any person, any logical person looking at this image will say, hold on there, dog. How Saliba... Now, look at this. Look at this. Palm of hand in the man back. Hand over the goalkeeper. Mason Mount trying to like get himself back up because Saliba way bigger than him. So, I'm a big dude. I know when I put my hand down on like somebody smaller than me, bro, it is like they can't move. They can't move. No matter what they do, they have to duck all the way down like more Mount doing to actually get on you. And if I hold in my sense of gravity low in a squat position, bro, you're not going anywhere. I'm too big. You know what I mean? You know, the other day at training, right, we had bad conditions for training, right? I've been playing with this team, and we've just been training. And we didn't have training night, as I said, poor conditions. So we went to do some, like, kickboxing and like MMA stuff. So we're just, like, tackling each other and, you know, fighting, like, on the mat. And, dog, they have me fighting this smaller, like, Asian dude, right? Big up yourself, Yuki. And when I pin Yuki down, he can't move. Where you go? You see the size of me? I dropped my 85, 90 kilos on this youth, man. 180 pounds. So there y'all go, y'all get the metric and imperial. And when you look now, where he go in, he couldn't go anywhere. So I understand this dynamic. On the football, I feel the same thing. When I put my hand on a smaller body, bro, they have to work hard to get around you. So that's exactly what's happening here. Saliba is clearly fouling them. Now, Altai Bayındır has to be stronger. Okay? No doubt. He has to punch off his face, kick him, do whatever. But then you see now, if you punch the player in his face, right, and miss the ball or hit the ball and the player, it's a penalty. So we need to protect the goalkeepers. Okay, fine. This isn't a foul, right? That's what they would say. Hey, boy, this is not foul, no dog. What stupidness you talking about? Like, how you gonna say this is a foul? Okay, well, let's talk about this one here. Okay? We can talk about this image right here. How is this one not a foul? You know, I said in my other video, I was speaking about this more in depth, and I showed you the ref watch and based on what Darmot said and all this. But just look at this image here for a second, because now we're talking about VAR. How VAR not involved in this situation? How VAR doesn't say to the referee, yo, shut up, walk on. You know, like, you realize Saliba kick Cunha king? Like, what you do? Nothing. You know what I mean? Oi, hello mate. You know, nothing. Nothing. He just said nothing. You know, they didn't, y'all realize they didn't even review this? They didn't even review this matter. They didn't even look at this matter at all. They didn't even say, hey, go to the screen and then you make a decision. Nothing. Because I'm telling you, when it comes to this crest, they don't usually play back things. Manchester United fans, look at all your games from today. I say this. See how many times they review other teams and how many things happen against Man U that they're going to do. And see when Man U have a call, how many times they review it. How many times the TV show it. Alright then. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. There's a lot of agendas happening. And it's not only towards United. There's a lot of clubs suffering from the poor officiating via VAR because they want to have this title race thing of Liverpool and City and Arsenal and Chelsea. When you hear all these reporters and these journalists having these talking points, look at the decisions towards the teams they're talking about, dog. You know, every year we talk about Arsenal, you know, we talk about Liverpool, right? And so on. How much favorable decisions they have on Man City, how many favorable decisions they have. Who have been the two teams that have really been in the title race, or the three teams that have really been in the title race? And who have been winning? It's true. And, you know, people will say, oh yeah, but Ferguson, and this happened for Ferguson, and Ferguson had all these referees in his pockets. We're talking about now with 2025 with VAR, where football is supposed to be even more of like no bias, only fair. And we're seeing all these horrific decisions still being made. It's sad and it's poor, and we shouldn't be in this position right now. So let us do better, because we can do better. When we look at these decisions, it's just killing the game. It's killing fandom. It's just killing, bro. It's killing viewership. It's killing a lot. Because people, after a while, going to stop watching if the sport decides to continue go down this way. You know how many older heads I know that love football? That tell me, boy, you know, one thing I hate the most about football is VAR. These older heads hate VAR. And I get it. I also hate it. And I'm not even an older head. So yes, people, let's just get rid of VAR. And don't forget to like, but let's not get rid of the ONLY YAHYAH. And let's keep subscribing and sharing and commenting, so we can keep bringing you great content going forward. So let me know if y'all really think VAR should stay in the game. If y'all think so, drop a comment below. Let me know. hit up me on Instagram, whatever. Just let me know if y'all think VAR should stay. If not, still let me know if you think VAR should go. Should I stay or should I go? Yes, people, stay sexy. Love y'all. Peace.